Yo, 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 it's Jared here from Crypto Plan, and yes, that's right, you're not hearing things. I have changed the name of the channel. I had a bit of advice that the exit may have been a little bit confusing. I knew what it meant, but hey, we've dropped the exit plan thing. We're just talking about Crypto Plan. What are you doing? Where are you investing? What are you going to do with your money once you take those capital gains? But right now, we're just watching the charts go mental. And there's no lies. There's no FUD around this channel. I am just all about what the thumbnail says. Let's start a riot. The riot is coming. Bring the riot. Look at that print of that candle. This is absolutely mental. This is one hell of a chart to be looking at. Look, a great ascending channel. It's doing its thing. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Maybe a bit of a kind of a scary moment here, but then boom, we are out of there. 48.4% today. And I think probably in the aftermarket, is it post market, it's dropping back a bit, but wow, this is one hell of a ride. Marathon Patent Groups, same deal. Printing big green candles, not quite pushing past that local recent high or that resistance level, which for me is still a buy opportunity because what have we got there? We've got a 65% to that local high there. We got a lot of upside to come. Argo blockchain, they have just been on a tear. Like what are we looking at? 109% in a month. Wow. Wow. So good. And I just have to share my excitement about this, and because I think it's Royce Jacob that really got me onto this. I think I'd bought Argo blockchain before and I'd bought Riot blockchain before, but I really doubled down when I was listening to Royce Jacob. And if you ever come across my channel, Royce, you're the man. I love your stuff. You're down to earth. You're real. But like these small cap miners, they're the shovels. They're like the gold miners. They have the volatility, but to the upside. If you buy the Bitcoin, you might get a 10x. You'll hold for the next year, you might get a 10x. You hold these companies, you might get a 100x. It's ridiculous. This small cap stocks, and I think the reason for that is, and let's go back to Riot. And excuse me for my snotty nose, but look at that. It peaked just with Bitcoin, just like XRP in the last bull run. It's the same thing as XRP. Big leg up, from what were they doing? Hover around like $3. Big leg up to like $9. Bit of a consolidation period. Boom, all the way up to $46, right? Who says that won't happen again? It is so possible and so potential. And already, if you're printing these 50% candles, like you've nearly doubled your money. You've nearly doubled your money since March. You've easily got enough money to hold on and see how bullish this thing can get, right? And I mean, just look at it. Look over here, and I'm not going to click on all these charts, but the cryptocurrencies have done well today. They've done well for the last few days, but they're still only in the sub 10% gains today. I think over the last few days I've seen a couple of the lower cap coins do 10, 15%, that I follow anyway. But this is amazing. This is like a 48%, Marathon at 25%, Argo blockchain at 14%. I hold these three. And I just made the decision to sell companies like Workhorse that everyone was hyping in on, and Wall Street was pumping and dumping, and Lordstown Motors the same, and Lancandia, all these kind of speculative plays that they just had no substance to them yet. They had no reality. Whereas what I do see is these guys, they're simple. Riot, Mara, Argo blockchain. They are exactly like a gold miner. There is Bitcoins out there in the interwebs, and they have got computers, and they're buying more computers, so they're buying more shovels, more diggers, and they're getting more of these Bitcoins out. And they sell those Bitcoins. And as the Bitcoin price goes up, they get more money. So potentially their price is more valuable than the increase of Bitcoin. You know what I mean? They keep mining 222 Bitcoin a quarter, which I think that's what RIOT did recently. That's worth, like last week it was worth, what, 13,000, 14,000 a coin. Today it's worth nearly $17,000 a coin, or more than $17,000 a coin. Next week it could be worth $20,000 a coin. A month or 2 months later it could be worth $50,000 or $70,000 a coin. So their income is exponentially increasing as long as they keep doubling down on their mining and doubling down on their producing of coins. Like it's a no-brainer. These guys are going to just keep on pumping and keep on pumping, and they're kind of in a bit of price discovery now. They've pretty much seen this resistance and not really met it of a like a $6 mark there. So tomorrow is going to be a very interesting day, people. The end of the week and the end of the month is going to be a very interesting time. How bullish these stocks get. Man, I'm just so happy. Like, I'm just listening to a live stream of Blockchain Backer. Like, he's so stoked. He's been holding on to his predictions of XRP. Moon Lambo just been solid there, like keeping me in the fray. Like I say, Royce Jacob just putting me onto these stocks, or giving me that real kind of conviction just to kind of double down and just put not everything into one stock or one coin, but into this entire crypto market, and just go double down, reduce the noise, and look what's happened. If I had my mixed portfolio of a little bit of this and a little bit of that, what have we got down there? We've got red, green, 2%, 0.5%, like look at my watch list. Like, nothing's really happening out there in the stock market. But in that crypto market, it is going mental. And I love to see it. So like the video, subscribe to the video. If you're in the UK or Ireland and you wanna get a free stock, and you want to jump in onto RIOT Blockchain, use the link in the description for Trading 212. And then if you're in Australia, because I'm Australian but I live in Ireland, I have an account with Coinspot there. There's a link in the description to get $10 worth of Bitcoin, and geez, good time to get that $10 worth of Bitcoin. It could be double very soon, or you could swing it into some other small altcoin and watch it triple, quadruple, 10x. So it's a good time to be starting to count before it gets too flooded. So anyway, love your work, stay focused. Hopefully everyone's account's in the green as much as mine is today, and everyone's happy, and we've all got smiles on our face. And well done for holding on through all the bearishness and all the naysayers, and sticking with it, because the boom is here. The boom time is here, baby. The moonshot is here. Wall Street is starting to FOMO in on these things, and that's great. Retail investors are starting to try to get a piece of the pie, and we are there ready to sell our bags at the top, and that's great. All right, till next time. Bye-bye.